How you doing? This is Stash, Polish-American blogger. Hope you're liking my blogs so far, thus far. Always controversial, always things that are not comfortable to discuss. That's what I like so far on these. That's what I like talking about. I just want to give a shout out and my opinion, heartfelt opinion about new movie coming out, Chappaquiddick, and not just that, just lately what I'm feeling lately as attacks on the great Kennedy family of the United States, and JFK even himself, and now the late Senator Kennedy's controversial, disastrous life, basically. Chappaquiddick, this new movie. I don't know if I buy into some of that. He lost his two brothers who were heroes. If you want to question John F. Kennedy, possibly one of the greatest presidents of the United States, his end, the end of his life. I mean, how can I put it? Less dramatically, his wife, one of the greatest first ladies, picked up his brains off the limo. And before that, what he did with the PT boat fighting, I don't think that was all fake. I think he injured his back. I think a lot of these stories about him, or this feeling I'm sensing, even with the great journalist Howie Carr's book, Kennedy Babylon. I don't know. I think they're heroes, and and some of these things, with my Irish American brothers, we fight all the time. They call me Dumb Pollock, and we fight. But at the end of the day, we're Americans, my brothers. So if I was Irish American, this is a message to you. I'd get pretty pissed about it. Kind of back up on some of this and realize that these are great men and a great family, and some of this stuff is high affairs of state and that are unseen by us, and so don't just jump in the bandwagon and believe everything you hear, including about John. What went down. He was a great man. His plane went down, and yeah, maybe this is stuff we're not really supposed to talk about, but I used to fall into that, to hate Senator Ted Kennedy, and I gave it a little thought. What he's done for this country. Do I agree with all the policies and some of the liberal stuff? No, but he sacrificed, and his brothers gave the ultimate sacrifice. There's an assassinologist named Cutler in the back of a book, basically, that was smearing Mr. Ted Kennedy. Senator Kennedy said he was an expert in this type of thing, and he dealt with photographs, and he supplied some photos to author. I will leave the name of the book in the liner notes, but in the back, in a tiny section, the author said, "I want to thank Mr. Cutler for providing photos and information," I believe. But I disagree with the man, that the author goes on to say, I disagree with the man that he said a high cabal held Mr. Ted Kennedy, overnight and released him in the morning so as to ruin his chances to be president and destroy the man. I don't think he was ever the same as that after that, and I don't know what that was like, walking around being senator with your brothers killed, one by the hand, allegedly by Sahan Safan. That's a topic maybe for another time, but maybe it's bad for me to be talking about this. I don't know. What do you feel? Are you going to go see this film and buy everything into it? Or what? I don't know. Mary Jo Kopechne, by the way, was at least half or maybe all of Polish American ancestry, and probably some Polish Americans are mad at the senator about what went down. I know I have been in the past, but I'm rethinking that. These are times, these are scary times now, and it's time to discuss politics in a different way. Really. she was a fan of Captain Karl Yastrzemski, I believe, and a worker among the DNC. And we don't all agree on everything, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents about speaking up about this. Again, sorry to be so graphic, but he was a hero, and he fought in the war. He asked, the country, ask not what you can do, what your country can do for you, but what you can do with your country. And that guy put it on the line. Okay, take care.